Hey everybody, I am in between clients and I'm in desperate need of my own DermaFrac treatment. It's been a while, so I, like anyone else, probably misses out on their own treatments. So I've already cleansed, but I forgot to take these out. I always DermaFrac the earlobes too. The earlobes are so important to DermaFrac. But I've already done one coat of an alcohol wipe. And let me just do this and finish this up. I got a little sidetracked, so I forgot where I left off before I came on. But anyway, I'm going to do a great DermaFrac treatment on myself. Like I said, I'm in desperate need. It's been around the holidays. I've been so busy with clients and trainings and things like that. So I am just about ready to start my own DermaFrac. And if you have questions, let me know. I know, let me get those earlobes because I never forget the earlobes while I'm doing clients, because the earlobes can be a telltale sign where you need to do some rejuvenation. Anyway, so this is my DermaFrac. It is so cute, right? It's a very small unit, so I'll be using this for my micro needling procedure. It also does double duty. It does the micro dermabrasion as well, but I don't have time for all of it, so I've got to get the show on the road. So this is the handpiece, and let me see, I think I've got myself all tied up. Anyway, so this is the silicone handpiece. It's super great. I am using today a growth factor serum, and it's so easy to use, guys. I'm just going to slip the syringe full of serum, which will go into my face and neck, and all the while the head, the wheel will spin. And and you know what? I just got a 0.25. Let me switch this up because I got to get down and dirty, and I want a 0.50. Hang on just a sec. I got plenty of them. And the way we can tell is these wheels are green if they are 0.50. So a 0.25 would certainly be a really nice treatment, but it won't be as therapeutic as this 0.5. So I need some work, and it's going to start with the green wheel, the 0.50. And so I just slip it right on. And this will make a complete circuit of suction. So you're probably wondering, like, what's the suction for? The suction pulls up the skin, makes this so much more comfortable so that I can get through a treatment without any numbing cream. So I'm going to start. And now when I normally do a microneedling procedure, our machine starts out at 3, and I like to start my clients out at 3, and it's been a little while since I had my own treatment. Now, when I have a client in the chair, I'm generally going up. But for me, it's a little harder to do for myself. So, hey guys, thanks for joining in. Let's see, oh, great, thank you. Thanks for the heart there. Okay, so I'm going to start right here, and ooh, that doesn't feel so bad. So you know what? I'm a little tougher than that, and I need it to be super therapeutic for me. Now, as I'm working, I can feel those needles going into my skin. I haven't numbed the skin at all, but what happens is the serum that's going into the skin actually cools the skin too. So the clients will always say that. Now I'm going to get real close. I'm not sure you can see the wheels spinning and the serum depositing into the skin. I'll work around my eyes with my glasses off, but I can't see any of your comments if I don't do this. So I'm trying to go row by row, and you can see the difference in color. Now I'm going to take it cross hatch as well. I want to work slow. The slower we go, the better the peel. Hey, thanks for joining in, you guys. That's pretty wild. Thank you, thank you. This is one of my favorite procedures to do in the office. And if you have questions, feel free. If I don't see them, I will surely answer them when I'm done. So I did 2 passes, but you know what? I told you I was desperate and in need. So I am going to do 3 passes. You can do up to 4. So now, if this is called the DermaFrac, and the DermaFrac is a microneedling, microchanneling procedure. So right in, I really like to do this. I like to get in this line. Ooh, that tingles pretty good, but you know what? I want to create a little bit more collagen. It has been a very, very long time since I have had any filler. I'm due, but I'm going to try to manage getting by without a little bit. So now I'll do this side. And again, I like to try to be methodical. Maybe I'll turn this up a little bit. Can this help with brown spots? OMG, yes. Now, for hyperpigmentation, go on to my RN Faces TikTok, and you'll see some of the hyperpigmentation that I've done with the DermaFrac with my clients. So if my clients have spots, and I mean like a delineated smaller spot, I'll use my machine called the Skin Classic, and that helps with brown spots on the hands. But a lot of brown in the skin can also be sun damage that is really underlying red, and this can help, but there's different ways as well. So this is one tool that I have for hyperpigmentation. And when I'm doing hyperpigmentation, then the serum in my handpiece is a lightening serum that contains kojic acid. So please take a look at the before and afters. You'll be blown away in just a couple of treatments. And I do these specialized treatments 2 weeks apart. I know for a lot of you microneedlers out there, you might be thinking, no, you can't do it but once a month. Oh, sure you can. So I've been microneedling for years, and I have utilized every type of microneedling device out there. I have never found anything quite this easy to work with. So I've made 2 passes here. I got to keep myself straight. I'm going to do a diagonal approach here. I'm going to get as close to that ear as possible as well, because sometimes right in here we get that little wrinkle or that little fold. So you want to make sure that you pay close attention to those. And of course I do the ear lobes. So the earlobes can give away your age when they start to get that specific line in them. So they say that maybe you can consider that you may have a little heart disease. I don't know if that's true, but I like to try to keep my earlobes flattened out completely. I'm trying to see what, where can you buy? Well, you can buy from me. Go ahead and I will drop me on my TikTok a quick message, and my TikTok is RN Faces, and I do the training with you one-on-one online with models. Now, I will take the rest of my lipstick off at the very end because you can do the lips, and I will be doing my lip online, but I always like to have a little color while I'm doing this, so that'll be the very last thing I do. And this part of my face is generally, the part I really want to get done. I don't like this orange peel skin, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm ramping this up to number 5. And I can go back and forth. So this, you can hear the suction. I can feel the serum going into the skin, and I'm using a growth factor, human growth factor. It is phenomenal. And I'm going to go this way. I'm going to stay off the lip until the very end, because yes, we can do the lips so long as you are not a herpes sufferer, so you don't want to cause extra trauma to the lip. Here, I love to just really get in there. I can go back and forth. I can also, and I have it at the highest level here, I want to do what we call little frac kisses. You know what I gotta do? Yeah, let me. Because I don't really want to run the risk of because you're gonna see, I really gotta get into this lip area. And sometimes you can get some pinpoint bleeding, which I have it on its highest level. So I really want to get in here to this orange peely type of skin. So I am going to do everything I can to get in there. Drop it down 1. Okay. Right in here, up to the lip. Oh yeah. And it does tingle a little bit, but it's not something that you'll use numbing cream for your clients. So you're going to save a lot of time if you use the DermaFrac. And let's see. Oh no, sorry. What do you mean? Okay, I'm coming up as far as I can. Now, these little areas here where we get those marionette lines, we like to try to build as much collagen as we possibly can. So I'm gonna look a lot more beat up here than I am out here, because I'm taking a bit more time to really get in there. And I'm going a bit deeper. Not safe to work? What do you mean? Now I'm going to turn it down a little bit, because I want to do my top lip and I want to get it, ease myself into it, because again, I don't have any numbing cream on board. What do you mean by not safe to work? I'm not sure what you mean. Maybe I can clarify something for you. I'd love to. And I'll do the other side of my lip as well. So I've started to do my lower face first, and that's generally what I do on clients too. Now I'm going to turn it up, because this is my problem area, and I'll go across my upper lip at the vermilion border, because I really want to get these little lines. They're not so little, I hate them, but this is where I love to work. Oh, thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate that. What machine is this? This is the DermaFrac. DermaFrac is a suction-assisted microneedling / microdermabrasion machine. So it does dual duty in my office. I can take care of microdermabrasion with a different handpiece, and I can infuse serum, this whole tube of serum, into my skin, which keeps my skin nice and cool. Let's see. As a medical esthetician, I found the device ridiculous. It's not going deep enough. Well, actually, 0.5 is a great junction to get serum in and to get your needles. You know, I've been doing microneedling back in the day, since 1993. I've done it with my permanent makeup machine. I've done it with pens. I've done it with a stamp. And all the literature points to less depth is better. So you don't have to do the 1.5 in order to get results. Now, I will tell you, when I'm working on clients like myself, and I'll do a video soon, with my deeper lines, I will do a procedure called multi-tryptanic collagen actuation. And what that will do is I will get my tattoo gun with a very fine needle into the belly of each of these wrinkles. And that will help for sure build more collagen at a deeper level. But I don't want a full group of needles at 1.5. So I'll be very specific with that. So let me see. I would like to do around my eye. So I'll have to take my glasses off, which means I can't read any of the comments. And I'm going to turn it down. Now, I'm not going to roll it and pull on it. I'm going to get these areas that I didn't get as I was doing the cheek, and I can get up very close to the eye. Now I'm at a little bit of a lower level. When I'm working on clients, say with a little bit more dark circles, and I mean dark skin, I'll use the lightening serum and or the growth serum, because as we know, it's generally the capillaries that are making the skin look brown, not so much hyperpigmentation. So I can get all the way up in here. Now my ladies that do this procedure with me, they love it because they feel like they've had a facelift. Any microneedling works. Microneedling is the bomb of a procedure, no matter which device you're using. But what I like about this is it's a little bit more comfortable. I can make it more uncomfortable by turning up the suction. And at the eye level, I like to keep it low unless I have a specific problem. So I'm going to do this side as well. And so what I'm feeling around the rest of my face is a little warmth, a little heat. But because I've had this serum, and see, you can still see there's some in the syringe, it going into my skin feels cooler. So do you know what that means? That means I don't need a sheet mask after. Sheet masks are really nice. They feel fabulous, but they're not necessary when you're doing DermaFrac. Now I'm going to look up all the way and get up in here. These are what we call little frac kisses. And I can work even above the eye, so I don't have any makeup here. You can work the eyelid as well, but I typically don't unless somebody has some crepey skin. I may do it. So you can hear that. Maybe I'll turn it up just a little bit. If somebody has some, I might sneeze, a little bit of the brow not, excuse me, we all know that can happen. I'm going to turn it up a little bit and start the sides of my face. You can go right over the eyebrow. It can encourage hair growth, especially with a human growth serum. So if your client has sparse brows as well and you're microneedling, go right ahead and go right through the eyebrow. It will help them, especially if you're doing ongoing treatments. Most of my clients are on a once a month type of treatment protocol. And I'm going to do this again. Unless they're on a treatment plan, which is every 2 weeks for as many weeks as I think, and I generally do 3 to 4. It can be a few more after that. If the client sees very good results, then they're going to want to do that. They go along with that program and they agree. And of course, they're using really good at-home skincare from my office, and I'm sure you guys do the same thing as well. So I'm going to really try to get in here. A little touchy. But again, not enough for me to, I'm going to try to get into all these little crow's feet. My last Botox was last April, so I am so overdue. But this may help me get over the hump. And if you have any question, let me do right in here. I'm going to turn it way up there because I need the help. And I'll do the kisses here right into those 11s. I can roll it back and forth. Woohoo! I have it at a very high level. And the slower I go, the more that needle is actually carrying that growth serum right down into that junction, right where we are building the collagen, the elastin. And in my office, the number one treatment that I was doing for my clients monthly was more the a Dymatome with the hydrofacial, but the results that my clients, mature clients included, get with this is what they're opting for once a month. Now I might be looking a little blotchy, but it doesn't really hurt. I don't have any numbing cream on board. I still have plenty of serum in my hand piece, and I'll show you where that serum goes when I'm done. But the serum itself is delivered into the skin, so that's what's making it feel cooler when that serum gets in there. It's just awesome. So here I like to, cross hatch. I'll go vertical. Oh, thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Now, and of course my ring light is blinding me just a little bit, but oh God, that feels good. So sometimes people would say that microdermabrasion feels like a cat licking their tongue. Well, this is more like a tiger licking your tongue, but in a good way. So it's not bad. And so what I'm going to do is, I did 2 ways, but you know what? I need to take this because I'll tell you what, as a practitioner, I just don't do this enough for myself. So I am going to be super thorough and do at least 3 full passes. And what I like to do in the forehead for myself, for my clients, when we get those horizontal lines, I'll go right into the lines. So let me just finish with this diagonal here. And then I'll take this and I'll go back and forth. Let me turn this up a little bit. Ooh, it's up a lot. So get right into those horizontal lines just to give it a little extra zip, right? Okay. So now, I generally on my clients will always roll up. But when I'm doing myself, it's just a very hard thing to do with keeping my hands together and all that. So my general rule of thumb is always starting at the jawline, bringing my wheel up constantly, so not to pull the skin down, but just a little hard to do here. So that's why I'm doing it like this, in case anybody was wondering. And I always get a lot of people wondering those things. So here I'll start maybe from the top where I can kind of see without my glasses here. And if you do have questions, maybe just let me put my glasses on real quick and see if there are any. Oh yeah. Glitter badge. Oh my gosh, thanks guys. Okay, good. I'm glad everybody's watching. I hope this is helpful, and for those of you that are just hopping on, this is microneedling, micro-channeling, and I gotta tell you something, don't let anybody bamboozle you. Microneedling is the exact same thing as micro-channeling. It's just a different verbiage. It's a different way to put it. So It's also multi-tryptanic collagen actuation, but nobody really throws that one around too much. So there's different ways to go about microneedling. Now this is the DermaFrac system. This is the system I am in love with. I do distribute and train for the DermaFrac, and I love it because my microneedling business has exploded. My clients are no longer afraid to even think about microneedling because they think, oh my God, it must really hurt. Well, it does hurt a little bit, but I am not. I haven't numbed myself at all. And I can feel that nice cooling serum get into the skin. I still have some. And of course, I do like to do the nose. It does help to refine the pores. And here maybe, because there's no graceful way to do the nose, little frac kisses are terrific to do. And that's where we push onto the skin. We might, on more delicate areas that we don't really want to pull too hard, we'll go ahead and do these frac kisses. Makes my nose run too. So I'm going to put my glasses on just so I can read any questions that you guys might have. It says I have wanted to get micro needling done. Well, why don't you message me on my TikTok and I'll give you the closest DermaFrac provider that I have trained to you. And then this way you can feel confident. Because it's all about the training, it's all about the technique. And remember, I told you I had to do my ears. You should always micro needle your client's ears while you have them on the table. It really does help. It's like you could almost micro needle any part of the body. Almost. You know, mucous membranes aren't always the best, but at the very end, I will do my lip with this, and I mean the belly of my lip. I'm not prone to any kind of cold sores, so I'll do my lip, but if your client is prone, then I wouldn't do the lip. So that was one lobe down. And okay. And where do you live that you wanted to have some microneedling done? Let me know in the comments. Maybe I can, off the top of my head, send you a terrific practitioner. Okay. I still have a little serum left, so I generally do my neck as well, but I'm going to turn the suction down. So this is a very easy part of the procedure. We'll just kind of roll up, and the neck is more sensitive. Some people might think it feels like it's tickling you, or they want to laugh, but this is something that is so good to do for the neck. So what I do to the face, I generally love to do to the neck. The only times I opt not to do the neck is when my client has had an issue on their skin that I'm really trying to work with, like a lot of hyperpigmentation, or a lot of wrinkling, or a lot of acne scarring. Then I'm going to spend those extra passes on the face, and I'll neglect the neck. But I'm really trying to give them a better look on their face. So, but you can get through a full face, neck, and décolleté with 2 passes the entire way. But I did myself a few more passes in those certain areas that I just hate. So that's the way we do that. And this is also a great procedure. I'm a registered nurse, and I have an office, which I'm in right now, but I've also had mobile businesses, and so this is a great device because you can see how small it is. It packs into a cute little bag, and the procedure itself takes about 30-35 minutes, somewhere around there, but I've been talking a little bit. And So for a mobile business, for nurses or estheticians, this is a great addition because it's fast, it's a crowd pleaser, and you can microneedle more people than you ever thought because of the comfort that this allows. So, well, maybe I'm out. Well, that's good because now I'm done. I'm going to turn this off and I'm going to let you see this. It's small. And when I turn it on, it goes to 3. It goes from 3 to 2 to 1 up to 5. So 1 is the lightest amount of suction. Cleanup is a breeze. Oh, wait a minute. I still do have a little bit. So I'm not going to let it go to waste. I'm going to, you can make up to 4 passes on the face, but if you have an area that is of concern, then we can always do that. But so now I'm going to do my lip because I always forget to do it because I'm in a rush, but here we go. And my lip really needs it. I'm going to turn it up. I'm using the DermaFrac. The DermaFrac from Dermogenesis, made in America here. And it's a microneedling / microdermabrasion machine. And I didn't do the microderm on myself today because I don't have time. I'm in between clients. So generally I like to do what I do for my clients, for me. Doesn't always get done. And I have the human growth factor serum on board. And here is where my biggest problem area is. So I'll look really red today, especially in these areas that I have paid a little bit more attention, spent a little more love on it. So, where do you get this machine? How do you get it? Through me. So I'm a nurse educator and also distributor for DermaFrac. If you like microneedling, you would love DermaFrac because it's the easiest microneedling device out there to work with. I've worked with them all. I've worked with the stamp, which is like a little jackhammer, a pen, a roller, and also my permanent makeup needles. And you know what? They all work. Every microneedling device out there works if you work it properly. But what I like about this is I've been able to really flip my clients into becoming a DermaFrac client because it's the comfort level. It's the fact that I'm actually infusing serum into the skin while I'm microneedling. There's not one other device out there that does that. This is not a hydrofacial. This is getting into the skin at 0.5 at the junction where you need to have the needles hit in order to create that, we'll call this micro trauma, to create that wound cascade effect. So I'm creating collagen, elastin, and this is my big problem of my face, this area where we get that orange peel. So if I show this a little bit more love every now and then, that's fine. I know what my skin does after these procedures, even in these kinds of lines here. It helps with acne scarring. You can see on my TikTok page, go to my TikTok page, RN Faces, you'll see some great before and afters of my clients, not from the company's website, but my actual clients, and you'll see how I train nurses to do this in my Cape Charles office. They come here for 2 days and we work with clients, models, at least 15 of them. This is a very easy procedure, but we do other things like Skin Classic that treats skin tags on the neck, flat hyperpigmentation, sebaceous hyperplasia. And then when our clients are healed up and they've gotten that goal where their irregularities are taken care of, bam, we want to create a nicer topography of their skin. Maybe we want to even out some scarring that they've had from acne. All those kinds of things we can do, and we can do with this. So I have a great program for nurses to come and visit with me. I don't think I got right here at the chin line, so I'm going to definitely get in here. If you like microneedling and you think you might like the DermaFrac, give me a heart. Thank you. I am an esthetician. Where can I take courses to use this machine? Well, with me. So I do have a training course, a standalone training course that you can work with me. But let's get you a DermaFrac and we'll get some models, and you and I can do this online. And when I mean online, I don't mean like I call you on the phone. I mean I'm right there with you while you're doing it. And yes, this is a pretty easy device to work with, but like any other devices, if you want to get the maximum result, you want some hints and tricks that your mentor has given you in order to get those great before and afters, to make your clients happy, to make your bottom line happy. So it's all about being trained and getting the experience. Where am I? I'm in Cape Charles, Virginia, and if you don't know where that is, it's on the Chesapeake Bay at the tip of the Delmarva Peninsula. That stands for Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia Peninsula. So I'm right at the ocean and the Chesapeake. So if you come and train with me, I have an overnight stay facility. Everything's included, and we get to work with lots of clients. So if that's something that interests you, give me a heart, let me know, and I'll get back to you. I'll give you the information. It's all on my website as well. And I do have a half price special on my training. So take a peek at that. If you are a nurse and you would like to get into this business, I'm a registered nurse. I'm not a licensed esthetician or a nurse practitioner. I am a licensed registered nurse with a passion for skin and for training others. So I'm really done, and I must go because I do have a few more clients coming in. I do it at home on my own face. For years, I have been told I look 20 years younger. Well, that's awesome. Yes, and you know, micro needling can be done at home. There are home rollers that work so great. I send my clients with home rollers if they want to have their skin penetrated better with their product, up to 40, sometimes 60% more. So micro needling at home is a great endeavor. However, when you get to the deeper areas, sometimes that can be a little dicey. We wouldn't want anybody to hurt themselves. But yes, people should all be doing microneedling in every practice. Every client should at least experience it. And if it's comfortable and they experience it, then they're going to want it again, especially with the DermaFrac. And I'll show you, see if you can see. It's a little hard to see. You can see the wheel spinning, and the serum comes down the chute and into the skin. So I've got to go, but Stephanie Halvick, registered nurse, owner of RN Faces, signing off. And I hope, look, I got a lot of good pinpoint bleeding, a lot of redness here. I brought a lot of good circulation, helps take the toxins away, brings the nutrients into the skin. So this is a desired effect. Now I will go and put on my 8-in-1 Bio Serum from Definage and get under my deep red LED for only 5 minutes, and then I can tend to clients in a little bit. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Maybe what I should do here, let me just see if I need to answer some of these questions. Oh, I look a fright. Yeah, Well, Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. And again, wow, a lot of you guys popped in. So happy to see you all. And I hope you liked the procedure. I'll catch you guys later. Gotta run, but I'll see you soon. Bye bye.